Hey, what's going on, guys? And today I'm actually going to be doing a review of the Yitahome 2-drawer mobile file cabinet. So I kind of wanted to break this down into really three sections. So the first is the packaging, then the second is the assembly, and the third is really the functionality and features of this file cabinet. So in terms of assembly and packaging, this was very straightforward. This actually came fully put together in a very large box. It had a Team Lift logo on it. I've since thrown out the box, so I don't have that to show you here, but literally this just came in a huge box with styrofoams completely surrounding it. So I was able to pretty much just take this right out of the box without any issue. In terms of assembly, this pretty much only had the four wheels that you just insert into the bottom just like you would with like an office chair. These all have the typical locking mechanism that you'd expect to see, similar to, you know, if you had like a mobile cart or something like that, maybe that you'd have in like a kitchen, a smaller island, something like that, that could be moved on wheels. Each of these can be locked. In terms of the overall look and feel of the filing cabinet, I mean, this is a really nice looking filing cabinet. I have another one here that was a little bit cheaper, as you can see, just very basic, doesn't have wheels, has handles. This one looks much more modern. It has these rounded edges. It does come with a lock that is here at the top. This actually had a key that was stuffed in the top here, so you can easily lock this mechanism. Has a lot of space in here. You can do both legal and letter size documents. It slides really nicely, doesn't really, you know, make any noise or anything like that, no grinding, nothing like that. Very easy to open. I noticed, like with this, you know, other unit here, this thing can be a little bit tough to open sometimes. And one of the nicest things I saw with this particular unit is, you know, we'll use this as a comparison, right? I have this other filing cabinet here. If I was to open this top drawer and then open the other bottom drawer and put both of these fully all the way out, there's a chance, because of the weight and how much is actually inside of this cabinet, it's actually going to tip and start to fall over. This actually came with this wheel that you can install in the front, and I haven't done that yet, but I can actually show you, and it gives you a good example. Is basically you'll take this wheel and this will get installed right here in the front, right down at the bottom. So that'll actually prevent that from happening, that if I open both the drawers, it's not going to tip forward. Now, in terms of what this came with, it does have a little assembly instruction manual that just goes through everything. Very, very detailed, you know, shows you very clear pictures, everything's labeled. I thought the instructions were really good. It comes with a wrench and a small Phillips and ratchet set, and obviously a few screws to install this. And then they do have these two little pamphlets. If you needed help and support, they go through and give you exact instructions with photos on where to go to their website to actually get help if you have an issue. And then on the back, they have their contact number and all the details here on how to get in touch with them. Really no downsides with this. I would say, you know, if you have any standard size desk, this is going to fit under it just fine. As you can see, I've got a nicer standing desk here, and I needed a little bit extra storage space. I actually ran out of space in this filing cabinet, so I decided to grab this one, and currently I'm just storing like some electronics. You know, I was able to fit, like here for example, this is a pretty large joystick. I was able to put in, and I could still, you know, fit other things in here no problem. So I just needed some extra storage space, and I didn't want something that was kind of revealing. So this worked perfectly for that, and I'm able to kind of put it here. If I wanted to, I could even possibly put it under my desk, maybe move my printer somewhere and move the other filing cabinet around. I might even be able to fit all three here successfully if I, you know, work around it. So either way, for right now, I'm just keeping it here, and you know, I think it's worked out perfectly. Overall, if I was to give any negatives, it does seem to pick up fingerprints quite easily. Like, you know, I noticed just moving it around and me picking it up, kind of getting it into place, you can actually see it does leave fingerprints, but this will wipe right off with a cloth, and it actually even mentions that inside of the guide, you know, that if it has fingerprints from packaging, that you could actually go and just wipe it off with a little bit of alcohol and a cloth. So overall, nice filing cabinet. I think it was worth the money, and you know, if you guys decide to pick it up, I don't think you'll regret it. All right, thanks for watching.